welcome to another episode of This Spice. I am Moyolania, and with me is
Adelele Ijalo, the handsome guy. I'm telling you the real thing.
Handsome Bobo.
Exactly.
Jonesing. Okay, so you know how it is on the show. Basically, we give you gist, we give you happenings, things that have happened over the week.
Exactly.
Or the weekend, as the case may be. Basically, the interesting things that happened in the course of the week. And not forgetting that this is Moya's opinion. Whatever Moya says is Moya's opinion. Whatever they really say
it is my opinion, nobody else.
So let's get it straight. All right, let's kick it up with Big Brother. We cannot stop talking about Big Brother maybe until the show ends. And even after the show ends, maybe like 1 or 2 weeks, you know.
I think you're still going to talk about the Big Brother because the winner will merge.
Yes, and Joe and NK were evicted
last night.
Joe and NK were part of the 5 new housemates that were introduced. I think that was like 2 weeks ago.
Exactly. Yeah.
Into the house, and they have been evicted. Really, what's your take on that?
Okay, my take. First of all, I would like to say, okay, they are the 9th and 10th housemates to be evicted from this year BB Nigeria, which is the 4th edition. So basically, though, the viewers decided who to wait and who to go. I'm
not surprised, really, because I mean, the moment their names came up for eviction, I could almost guess that these are the people that are.
Exactly. So
the house is not really. We don't really have that ginger.
Yeah, if you compare this year's Big Brother to that of last year, I think there is a big difference from this year because some will say it is boring. That is their opinion. Mine, I will say it's boring because I can even count the number of times I've actually watched the show.
Yeah, it's not really catchy. And then there's this center. The center of attraction or the center of entertainment is around a certain people.
Exactly.
The rest are just there.
Yeah, just like for me, what they like, especially like this is just what I want to do. The other was okay, this is what I want to do. But basically, let's just see. Okay, we have how many weeks left? 6 weeks before the winners.
Oh, 6?
Yeah, 6 weeks.
Wow. Wow.
It's not far. Just keep your fingers crossed. You will see the winner later.
All right, so let's move to our next story. Is the fact that. Uncle Samson Siasia. I don't know what happened though.
See, okay, even if you're not going to say something concerning this issue, I will say because I think Nigeria, they are trying to label us against anything concerning corruption because when they say corruption,
they are trying to label us.
Yeah, because
if we are not found in this, how will they label us? For heaven's sake.
But
for those of you that don't know, Siasia has been banned by FIFA for life.
For life, exactly.
For breaching FIFA's rules, and it was mainly about match fixing. And you know, when I saw the story in my head, I'm like, wow, so are you telling me that some games that Nigeria lost, we were actually supposed to win those games? You know, like that's the calculation that I had in my head, like, wow, how many games were we supposed to win that he may or may not have sold out? Like seriously. Although he has come out to say that he's going to clear his name, but come on.
My take on this is that for FIFA to say you're actually banned for life, meaning they've done some research.
Yes,
so
definitely.
He's not the first person. It happened to Sepp Blatter, the former FIFA president, and also UEFA president Platini. So for him coming, but mine is just that anything concerning corruption or bribe, it always just like comes with Nigeria. Why we need to stop this?
Is their generation?
You are Nigerian to know. It's not a generational
cost for me. You know that some generational things, they used to skip some generations, so it's skipping me. It's skipping me.
And me too, so.
But it's just unfortunate, really. I mean, Siasia has done a lot for the country, and he has gained international ground, international recognition as regards some of the games he actually won, and so it's a really sad thing. I hope that he's able to clear his name, really, but I mean, it's not like it's Nigerian police that investigated or the
This is FIFA, Federation of
International Bodies. They are hardly ever wrong when it comes to investigation. Oh, and sorry, speaking of investigation, I'm talking about somebody that is hardly ever wrong. A very popular person in Nigeria, who is the chief executive officer of Invictus Group, that's Obi Okeke, has been nabbed by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, that's the FBI, for conspiracy to commit computer fraud. Computer fraud, they're just using good English.
Just hit it.
You know what we call it here now? That's like Yahoo.
Yahoo, exactly. You see?
He was arrested for over $11 million fraud.
Wow, that's huge.
$11 million fraud.
You see?
$11 million
I don't know why can't we just change.
Let's even say let's not do 360. $11 million
times what?
11 million. Times 300.
Generation will never be poor again.
I'm quite impressed at the way he had been able to package himself before now. I mean, Bella Niger Associate, there was a time he was the man of the week, and then he actually made it to Forbes list. That's Forbes 30 under 30 Africa. He was on their list in 2016, sorry. And I mean, that's a lot. So he really packaged himself.
He said before everybody got to know that he's actually...
And for FBI to actually have gone, I mean, it's also a slap on the Nigerian security agency.
Yes, you see ICPC in every day.
Like, seriously, you could not catch your own. It took the international body to actually bring out this person and say, and then, all the people that are taking pictures with him, put them on, all the people that have his pictures. Sharp.
I don't want to adjust
no wasting time. Before they don't come and arrest us and tell us to come and say what we know about the Thursday. We know they'll come and Roger. You know how they used to do all this and that.
I still have to see that. I don't know why Nigeria just like trying to just put Nigeria in let me say in Pete's pocket, because look, we get something about Samson Siasia now again. This guy Victor is very bad. So this is one of the basic reasons why some people want to apply for maybe Canada visa or American visa. It's like we are not going to give it to you because of your country.
It's not
it's just like a general situation, what is happening in the country. So we need to just like change this thinking, like, okay, Nigeria, anything corruption, anything money laundering is attached to us.
Oh well, it is well with us. And speaking of anything corruption, anything money laundering, a former Deputy Senate President, Ike Ekweremadu, was attacked in Germany by our indigenous peoples. IPOB. What's your take on this?
Okay, mine is that, let's forget the fact that he's the former Deputy Senate President in Nigeria. So we're like, okay, assuming this thing happened to a normal Nigeria, what will happen? I'm sure that the thing is just going to go viral like this.
I don't think it's about it being a proper Nigerian. The issue is, I am actually in support of what they did, because that way our leaders they're forcing our leaders to be accountable. Now, what the video that I watched was talking about the fact that he came to Germany to celebrate New Yam Festival with Igbo people. Meanwhile, women are being raped in Nigeria.
Killed and
people are being killed. There is insecurity in the country. That why would you come to Germany to celebrate New Yam Festival? I mean, that celebration is a very trivial. It's not something that is tangible. And they are saying your country is not stable. You're leaving your country to another country to come and celebrate yam, like that.
New Yam.
We have misplaced priorities. We have misplaced values in this country. And again, I am actually in support of what they did. This way, our leaders would be very conscious of what they do when they are leaving the country. Exactly. Because, like it or not, Nigerians are represented everywhere in the world.
There is no country you go,
especially the Igbo people.
I don't want to
everywhere.
I don't want to mention this thing, because everywhere you are going to find Igbo. Any country you go and you do not find any Igbo, please, you need to come back to
the country. That country is not thriving.
It's not thriving at all. But Igbo, you find them everywhere. But irrespective of what they did to Ike Ekweremadu, I'm not going to say anything concerning that. But assuming it's just, you're telling them to do more.
Shush. It's the one that said it too.
My take is that if it's a normal Nigerian, maybe someone like me, I'm sure maybe I might be dead by now.
No, the thing is, why would they want to attack you?
Okay, that's another point.
It's because they feel that Ike Ekweremadu was in a position, or even though he's still, even as of now, he's still very influential enough to actually make the difference. The issue there is a lot of these people have the power to change things, but they're not doing anything about it, and that is why people are angry.
I think I will go with the saying of one of my friends that said, okay, anything concerning politics in Nigeria is just what, self-centered, self-interest. The only thing you just gain is, okay, during electionary period they'll give you money to do this, to do that, but after election, we are gone.
Well, let me just say it is well with us.
It is well with everybody.
Let's just hope that things will get better, and they should just, as much as they want to attack, as much as they want to attack, just attack gently and don't let it get violent. Like all those things, like the yam that you were throwing.
I don't think anything happened to him. Did anything happen
to him? Don't carry gun.
He was not injured.
Please don't carry gun. Let it just be like that, But in the end, we hope that our leaders will actually learn from this and, watch their steps and actually know that. I think that Nigerians they're beginning to have
this Nigeria,
that sense of anger is being awakened gradually. And I think that by the time we get gradually, the government should just be careful so that they don't push everybody to a point where there will not be a total revolution that they are scared of.
Revolution. I want to speak about revolution. Are we ready for revolution?
We'll be ready, if not this year, next year, sometime forever.
Maybe before then, Nigeria would have changed before we are going to call for a revolution.
So I'll be out of the country by that time. Japa. Hey!
So you're part of people that want to leave Nigeria to another country.
Hey, this is where we end this fight for this week. Join us again next time on another episode. Until then, I am Boyolani, yeah?
And I'm Adelele Ijelu.
Bye-bye.